All right. So service for Mr. Tino, you said it's going to be what, January the 20th? That's
2 days from today.
All right, 2 days from today. So today's the 18th. That would make it the 20th. And you said somewhere around noon.
12. How long do these services usually last?
They can go anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how long. If you want multiple preachers, they can be 2 hours long, depending on how many times they speak or how many songs you have. It varies depending on each one.
Okay.
So noon.
Noon.
All right.
Yes.
All right. And place of services. We have the chapel here at the funeral home, or if you had a chapel of church in mind, we could do it there as well.
I think I want to go with my father's home church, and that would be Shiloh Cumberland Presbyterian Church.
Okay, so Shiloh, S-H-I-L-O-H.
L-O-H.
L-O-H, okay. Cumberland Presbyterian, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, as far as clergy goes, who would you like to officiate the services?
Our new pastor is Pastor Tammy, T-A-M-M-Y,
Okay.
and her last name is spelled G-R-E-E-N-E.
Okay. Now, as of right now, do you have a phone number that you can give to us for her?
No, I could Google it or.
Okay, well, you don't have to, we can
Okay.
take care of all that.
Thanks so much.
I just thought I would ask. All right, as far as music goes, do you have anything in mind for the service that you would like to be played?
Daddy's favorites were Amazing Grace.
Okay.
I think it's called Sweet Beulah Land.
Okay.
And I know he always loved Go Rest High on the Mountain.
Okay. All right, now we do have two options for family sitting in the time of the service. You can be seated at the front of the chapel, or if you wanted a little bit more privacy, we can set it up to where we can have it be broadcasted into a more private room, if you would like that.
No, I think I'd rather be amongst family and friends.
Okay, so the chapel.
Yes,
And
please.
do you have can you just give me a ballpark number of how many reserved seats you would like in the
I
chapel?
think there's 16 of us. I don't know if you'd call it immediate, but that would be that I would want those two reserved.
Okay.
2 pews.
So 16 reserved. All right, and after the service, going to the cemetery, if that's what you choose to do, do you have an idea of how many cars there would be traveling? And it doesn't have to be an exact number, just a guess. If you would have multiple people riding with you.
Let's just say 5 to be on the safe side.
5.
So
Okay.
around 4 per car.
And this is just to give us a heads up on going
Okay.
into funeral days, how many we need to be parked.
Okay.
All right.
Now, will that include my friends too, or will that just be the family?
That would just be immediate family, like
Okay.
All right. So you have reserve number seating. All right. Whoever's sitting in those would be who would be parked first in line,
Okay.
and then you could follow with friends and whoever else wanted to go.
Okay.
All right. Now pallbearers. Do you have any pallbearers in mind?
I only think I have like 4 pallbearers in mind.
Okay. We can do 4.
Will that be enough to hold the casket?
That could be enough, or we could just use 2 other people here at the funeral home, and if you think of 2 more people, then we can.
Yeah, let me ask around and see who would be willing to do that.
Okay, well, if you would just go ahead and give me the names of the 4 that you have in mind, and we can get that out of the way.
Richard Scarborough. It's R-I-C-H-A-R-D.
Okay.
S-C-A-R-B-O-R-O. And let's see, Sean Tino. It's S-H-A-W-N-T-I-N-O.
Okay.
William Alexander. W-I-L-L-I-A-M A-L-E-X, A-N-D-E-R.
All right.
And the 4th one would be Chris, C-H-R-I-S, Douthit, D-O-U-T-H-A-T. Yes.
All right. Now, do you have any honorary pallbearers, somebody elderly in your family that you know would want to be a pallbearer but are not able to, or anybody, like a little kid that would just like to be with the casket?
I do, 2 actually.
Okay.
Walter Mason, W-A-L-T-E-R, S-O-N, and his son Andrew, A-N-D-R-E-W, Mason.
Alright, now for visitation hours, when would you like to start visitation? Because we're having the funeral in 2 days from now. Would you just like to go ahead and start it tomorrow, or would you like to start it this afternoon, or?
Give us at least a day, I think would be good.
So, let's say 1/19 of 2016, and what hours would you like to have?
What's, I would think maybe like 4 to 7 or 4 to 8 or,
Okay,
I don't really know.
Usually, it varies of when they start, but usually some people would just like to get out of here at 8 so that they can prepare themselves and get enough rest for the next day.
okay,
But
so,
if you need later, you can.
no, I think A would definitely be late enough.
And what time would you like to come in tomorrow?
4. Let's just
You'd
say
like to
this.
come in at 4? Now, would you like to come in an hour early, or would you like to come in at 4 and start visitation for everybody else at 5?
I can come in at 4 and just start the visitation at 5.
Okay, then I'll
I
make
think
a note
3
of that.
hours is plenty of standing up there.
All right,
Stress
I
me
have
out.
one. And I guess since that he's Cumberland Presbyterian, no rosary or wake service or anything like that.
No.
All right. Now, in final disposition, do you have any idea of where